out, man.
Welcome back, guys, to the Hear Me Out podcast. I'm your host again, Younes, and I'm joined once again by social media and influencer actor David Hazard, West London's finest Jordan, and another actor, Kuda. How's everyone doing today?
It's all good, bro. I'm good. Everyone's so silent. What's going on?
It's good to have you guys back. It's been a couple of weeks, a couple of weeks. I know when we was here last time, had a bit of fun, maybe a bit of controversy.
Yeah,
but, we look past that. The thing is, I want to get straight into it, boys. I want to get straight into it. And we was talking about on the way here, women. We always talk about women. There's not a single day that goes past and we do not talk about women. And I know we've all got loved ones, aunties, mothers, sisters. Why is it funny? So what I want to know is what do women mean to you guys as men? Like, what does your mother mean to you? Because I know obviously she just recently came back from holiday, and you spent how long away from? How long has she been gone?
Like 2 months.
2 months. So it's been a bit like, I'd say you say the house feels empty without your mother, innit? Yeah. So it's like even just without females in general. It just, I know for me, my mum is the world to me. So I wouldn't know what I would do if she was to pass away. God forbid, touch wood, obviously. But what do women mean to you guys?
Oh, for me, obviously the most important woman in my life is my mum, and she's like the most important person to me, innit? So she means a lot. Like, she's taught me everything. Like, everything I do it's like through her. She's always supported me, it's like, and the thing I love about my mum, she's not, obviously I'm Congolese, innit? And she's not the typical African parent that wants you to become a doctor or whatever when you're growing up, not forcing you to go to uni. Like, she's always supported me with my decisions, and she just wants me to be the best version of myself. And like, it's like, whenever I do something, whenever I make like a pivotal decision in my life, like the next step in my life or career, whatever, it's like, I'm always thinking back to what my mum has told me or whatever. And she's always like, taught me well growing up. And the reason why I have good morals, according to most people that I roll with, is through my mum, innit? So yeah, she's the world to me as well, man.
Jordan.
Well, obviously I love my mum a lot and everything like that. I think she's like apart from aunties, grandmas and everything like that, I think she's the only person that no matter what goes wrong in my life, like, she'll be there. She told me many times, like, if I go to jail or something like that, she'll just be there completely to support me in whatever I do. So yeah, it means a lot. Kuda.
Although she's not around, I still look up to her, innit? So I still follow in her footsteps. I still want to, focus on school, look after my brothers, just do what she always wanted me to do. And yeah.
You don't have to answer this question, but it's like, how is it for you? How was it for you adapting without, your mother around like she used to be?
Well, to have my dad around, so he's playing like the mother and father role. So I just feel like, it's a big thing for him. And obviously I've got my older brother to support me. So I just feel like, I don't know, it's just a hard life.
Nah, I'm not expecting you to say a lot. I know.
Yeah.
I know for any of us, if any of us lost, not just a mother, like if sisters, aunties, even grandmas. I know, like, for me, my parents, seeing my dad lose both of his parents, because he sacrificed his life for the better of mine and my siblings, move into this country as an immigrant, and to see him in tears in front of me because of his dad and his mum really broke me inside. So it's like, I think about that a lot of the time, because it's like, oh, what would I do if my dad was to pass away or my mother was to pass away? Like, how would I think? How would I go about life? Like to be able to just pick up the phone and call your mum and go, yeah, mum, or like, I know most of us was like, our mum will call us and go, oh my God, why is she calling that? But you got to realise, like, that's your mother. Like, she could go at any time, you know what I'm saying? And then when people don't realise when something's actually gone, they don't realise the price of it or what it means until it's actually gone. Like, your mother's the reason you guys are here, innit? And not just mothers in general, but women in general. Women are the reason life happens. Do you understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people, like, we've seen, we are all teenagers, we've all seen the bad things that happen to women. You know, guys cheating on girls, abuse, domestic abuse, things going on at home, girls getting, I know, like 2-3 weeks ago, young 15-year-old girl stabbed. Her life is just gone, just like that. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's really like, we got to really take care of our women. Do you get what I'm saying? And I know all of us have sacrificed at least once for our females, don't you think? One of us has never sacrificed anything for a female. Damn.
In terms of what exactly?
In any way, it doesn't matter. Like, this is a tough one. I know I've got a bad experience sacrificing myself for women, but I'll talk about that in a bit. But have you not had, like, just even your mum like, for example, you know, if your mum needed a bit of help financially, or if she needed, you know, your moral support or anything like that, have you ever been in that type of situation?
Not really, because obviously, like, my mum, like, even though like my dad's not around, even though I see my dad here and there and everything like that, and even though my dad's not around, my mum, like, she does everything herself, innit? I don't think I've had to really sacrifice, but if it does come to the point where, like, I would have to give my mum like 1,000, something like that, I'd gladly do it, 100%. But I don't think I've had to proper sacrifice anything.
I might seem like a dumb question, but most of us would take a bullet for.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like, obviously, like I'm not trying to boast or anything, but obviously I've helped my mum out, giving her money, this, that, and the other. Like, it's not a big thing for me, innit? Like, it's normal. You're meant to provide for your mum when you grow up, you know. And yeah, I would take a bullet for my mum as well, because like I said, she's like the
You
most.
wouldn't.
Exactly, like she's the most important person to me. Like, it's just like, what would I do without her, innit?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes, like, I know, like, you know, people go through. I know families go through divorces and stuff, and oh, I hate my mum, this and that, blah blah. Like, I know some girl that I used to talk to, you know, every day it used to be on and off with her mother, like, oh yeah, I love my mum, and then the next week she's like, oh, I hate her, like, she's a B word, this and that, blah blah. And it's like, for me, I'm thinking like, how could you disrespect your mother like that? Because she's the reason you're in this world. She's the reason you're doing the things you're doing. So why disrespect your reason of life? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I know. For me personally, so I've had this bad experience. So I used to talk to this girl, and I'm gonna keep it short. I know 2 of you already know about this, but I went to jail because of a woman. Because I know it sounds crazy, and you're hearing this for the first time. I went to jail because of a female. I sacrificed my future, my life. This was at 16 years old. And I'm sitting there in a prison cell, like, I know others in the room know what it's like, you know, flat mat. It's hard, it's like this table. It's hard, you got a pillow like this size, hard as well. You just sitting there. Bright light, white room, very small toilet there, that's all it is. And it's like, and I sat there and I thought, okay, yeah, sacrificing your life for certain important people is one thing, but only do it for the right people. And when it comes to women, only do it for the right women. Because even after myself doing that, she still went and disrespected me. And I'm not gonna go into that too much, but she still, even I've sacrificed my life and I've gone to prison for this girl. Whilst I was indoors, she was out messing around with other guys, doing whatnot with other guys. So sometimes you got to realise who you're sacrificing your life for. Do you know what I'm saying? And even when I came out, and I remember the car journey home, I was too ashamed to look at my dad, way too ashamed. I had to keep my eyes on the floor. I could not look up. And as soon as we pulled round the corner, and this was at like I remember at 3:33 in the morning, AM, and it was pitch black, and who was standing at the door waiting? My mum, in there in tears, and when I looked up and I see her, and it broke me like inside. I don't know. It's a feeling no one really can describe, and it really, really, really hurt me, and at the same time it really woke me up. And it's like, Younes, you got to wake up, because you can't keep doing this, especially to your mother. And I remember hopping out the car, and I just looked at her, and she looked at me, and she was crying, and I didn't know what to do. Like, I wanted to run up and hug her, but at the same time, something inside of me just felt too ashamed to even look. For me to even look at her was a lot for me. Like, So that's why for me, my mum is just everything. Like even like when I need help, money wise, or if I need help making a decision, an important decision in my life, I've always turned to my mum. And Kuda, I know your mum did mean a lot to you. Do you have good memories when you was younger?
Not too many, because obviously I was really young, so. But I've had a few memories here and there, like the places we used to go to, you know, the food she used to cook for me and stuff.
Tell me a bit more. I want to know. What's a favorite little dish that your mum used to make?
It was like this, what do you call it? So it's a traditional food in like Zimbabwe. It's called sadza, obviously, but like, she made it in like a certain way that I liked it. It was like sweet, you know, the peanut butter and vegetables and that. You know, my dad tried recreating it. It wasn't the same, but you know,
it brings back memories.
Yeah, it brings back the memories, like, you know, the old smell and everything. So.
Nah, it's good. It's good. What do you cook for yourself? You're an old man. Do you cook for yourself? Old man.
You know what? Like, I don't like.
Or does your mum cook for you? What's going on?
Like, you know what it is? Like, my mum used to cook for me when I was like, young, innit? And then I just don't like cooking. I don't know. I think for me, like, if I'm hungry, I ain't got time to cook. So I have to go order something. But I just do everything myself.
So you haven't got no like favourite dishes your mum makes? Nothing?
No.
Seriously?
Nah.
Wow.
Wait, where are you from? You're Ghanaian and Jamaican.
Yeah.
Where's your mum from?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. So no jerk chicken.
No, you know what it
rice
is?
and
You know what it is? Because since my mom's Jamaican, like, she's not like a traditional Jamaican.
Oh. Was she like born here?
She was born here.
but
Same thing with my
Jamaican.
dad, innit? Like, he's not really like a traditional Ghanaian man. He's not one of them, innit? So it's just like, whatever's in the house, like, just cook up and shit like that. So
I know for you, bro, I taste your mum's food. Love your mum's food. Like, if I know when your mum was out, when she was, I kept asking like, when she's gonna come back, because bro, her food is amazing. Like, go on, tell me, like, what's like the fake? What's that one called again?
Puff.
Yeah,
You know, I had that the other day as well.
So nice, like that's the first time I tried
You
it.
see,
It's so
everyone
nice.
likes my mum's one because she makes it different. Like, I don't know what she does, but it's just different, fam. Like everyone loves it, innit? No matter where you're from, like everyone loves my food.
What was that other one called Kwange?
Kwanga.
Yeah, Kwanga.
Kwanga.
Yeah, I love that.
Congolese dish, innit?
What's
you tried it?
What's the other one? There's what's it? Fufu or Pufu? No, what's it called? No, not that.
What is it?
No, I can't remember what it is.
Describe it.
No, it's like, you know that orangey, it's like beans and that, what's it called?
Oh, mandesu.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's like kidney beans, innit?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
call it
they're
mandesu.
quite nice.
Yeah.
They're quite nice. What else? Rice, obviously. Your mum loves rice. Jollof rice. Had it the other day. Your brother made it, innit? Yeah, it was nice. Obviously not the same as your mum's, but that's what I'm saying. Even those little things make you realise what mothers really mean to you.
Exactly.
And sometimes you just got to cherish the moments you get with your mothers, because a lot of people, like, you would easily say that you would take back your mum for 5 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
100%. And we'd all say that. Obviously, we say that now, you know, like, or like when our mum was bother us, oh, where you going? What time are you going to be back? Oh, this and that. Where you go? Oh, who you going with? This and that. And you're thinking, oh, she's so annoying, man. Oh, man, just leave me alone. But, bro, that's your mother, like.
One question, guys. Do you think all women deserve the respect you give to your mother?
it depends.
Depends
It depends
what
on
type of
the
woman it is as well.
situation, really.
I don't
Yeah, it depends on the situation. So, for example, like you said, it's on this with your mum, like badly, and then she kind of fucked you over. You know, you're not really gonna respect her the same way that.
No, but there are girls that deserve that respect. But at the end of the day, it's not easy to earn, because the level that your mother's at, no woman on earth is gonna reach that. Maybe your wife can get close, but she's never gonna go above your mother. Like, let's be honest here, because obviously, the respect your mum, you give your mum, you shouldn't be giving that to anyone else. Not your boys. To your father, yes, probably yes, but to any other woman, hell no. And she could spend her whole life trying to earn trust, putting in all that effort in. She's never going to reach that level of your mum. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm talking too much. You lot need to help me out. I'm going to be honest.
But yeah,
Yeah,
for me personally, like I've had discussions like this with friends and everything. Like I've always said that no matter what the situation is, my mum will come first, and I will always respect that. Don't get me wrong, I respect every other woman, but at the same time, it's because kind of like I'm very selective on which type of woman I give my respect to. So if I give respect to every single woman and anything like that,
You're gonna be taken like a
yeah, I'm gonna
idiot.
So
Yeah,
I gotta like
idiot.
pick and choose in it. So even though it don't sound like correct, but that's just how I've always been.
No, because as you said, if you give every woman respect, they're just gonna walk all over you.
Exactly.
And I think that's happened to most of us, to be honest. At least once in our lives.
No. I think respect. You have to give respect to anyone, no matter who they are, because obviously you haven't met them, so you're trying to,
Standard respect.
exactly the standard thing. But giving too much respect and like being a bit too friendly or whatnot, that can get you like walked over, get you taken for a mug, and that obviously I've had past experiences of that in it. So yeah,
Because they can think that if you do that, they can think, oh, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? He respects me. He gives me all this. He gives me all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever if I want to ask him for anything, he'll just do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
There are guys who do that.
Giving out too much respect is dangerous.
Yeah.
There are guys who do that.
Yeah, the simps.
People will take advantage of it.
Exactly.
As well,
I reckon.
so that's why
Okay. So would you?
careful.
I've got a question.
Quick question to you. On the flip side to that, so if a girl winds you up enough, do you think it's okay to disrespect her or be disrespectful
No,
to her?
never,
No.
never,
Nah,
ever.
I just feel like you just say
No. It's just, for me personally, no.
For me, I'm too hot-headed, so I had to learn to just
walk away from
walk away because I got like
give me
problems in
time
there.
to
So
do something you're
yeah,
regretting it, so it's best to
regretting
walk
it,
away,
so-
be the bigger
Relax.
person.
You're only gonna make it
Calm
worse.
down.
Exactly.
You're only gonna what's shouting and screaming at her face gonna do to you? It's not.
Yeah,
gonna-
I'm not on this
just gonna
whole
make it
argument
work.
thing as
It's
well.
not gonna
Like,
work
this
out.
whole back and forth.
It's just not.
I'm
Do you know
on that.
what I'm saying? No, because I know a lot of like, it's normal to argue with with females. That's just a normal thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But the way you deal with the situation is always gonna affect what the outcome is. And that's what if she's angry at you and you're screaming back at her face and it's going back and forth,
not getting
and
nowhere.
then she starts throwing plates at your head. And
Wait, throwing plates on your head is crazy. You're dead.
Why did that come to your mind at first? Man bought a plate. Like,
Throwing plates on your head.
bro, I thought he was gonna say a little slap or something.
What do you do with it? If someone shows you disrespect, how do you control
just walk away.
I'm
just
petty.
walk away.
I'm too petty.
You just walk away.
I'm too petty.
They're not worth your time. They're not worth your energy. Yeah, I'm saying, like, let's be honest here. If someone disrespects you, and let's say, your girlfriend disrespects you. Fair enough. You can like talk about it and deal with the
Express your
situation.
feelings and that,
Yeah. But at the same time, there's a certain level. There's a line, and I know I'm gonna go back to something that's happened. This was just under 2 years ago, and there was someone I was with at the time, and she disrespected me. She let another man talk rubbish on my name, and I'd obviously as her man, I'd expect her as my girl to defend me in it. But she just refused to do that, and for me, I took that as disrespect, and I did a simple thing and just walked away. I said, I'm done. That's it. I'm not gonna fight with you. I'm not gonna shout with you. I'm not gonna do nothing. You wanna disrespect me? That's fine. You go and do what you wanna do. I'm done. And I walked away happily, with stress-free, everything. And that was one of the first times I've walked away from any sort of relationship, not thinking about anything. And I was actually happy that I walked away. And it's like it felt like a whole like weight on my chest just came off because I left her. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it felt good. Yeah. I was gonna say this before. Do you think that you should be spending money on every girl?
No.
Not every girl.
Not every girl.
I wouldn't say every girl, but like...
Nah, you know what it is? I think the only type of woman you should be spending your money on is if it's your wife, everything like that. But like a reasonable amount, 'cause if you go a bit too...
So what about your girl then?
Your girl, yeah, I think.
You know what it is?
Yeah. 'Cause I
No,
feel
but
like
surely
men-
there's a certain like...
You know what it is? If my
Depends
girl...
how long you've been together.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
certain point where you go,
So I
I
feel
don't
like
want to
men
start
just-
spending money on you, because you can meet a girl today and you take her out next week and you're spending money on her, and then the week afterwards she's just going to throw you in the bin. Do you understand what I'm saying? But wouldn't you say there's a certain point in which you need to get to in a
Well,
relationship?
for me, it goes both ways, innit? Because if a girl's willing to spend money on me,
You gotta spend
and
money
I
back.
actually care
But
about
does that
her,
happen
innit?
though?
It does.
Does
it
it?
does, yes,
It does.
What,
It
you
does.
haven't experienced that?
No?
You haven't?
It does.
No.
You haven't experienced that?
I've experienced
So a
that.
girl hasn't paid
No,
for your shit, no?
actually, am I going to say this? I don't know. I might get in trouble. I might get in trouble. I don't know if my siblings watch this. I might get in trouble. I might get in trouble if my siblings watch this. But
I feel special.
nah.
No, I'm on as well, don't you?
Nah. If my siblings watch this, you did not see this. But next week, I'm meeting up with someone, and she offered to obviously we're going to cinema, and she offered to pay. But obviously, as a gentleman, I'm like, that doesn't sit right with me. Do you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't. It just doesn't like.
Just makes you look.
It's like, why is she?
Did she offer?
Yeah. And I said no. I said no on purpose.
You know, I mean, if she's offering,
It depends. That's what I'm saying. It depends, because if you're with her for like 6 months or 7 months and you're in that comfortability zone, then I don't see. I would say yes, yeah, fair enough, go ahead. But like, as a gentleman, when it's like early doors, especially, it doesn't sit right.
I mean,
with
if
me.
it got-
Doesn't
Yeah, but
sit
you know
right
what?
with me.
A lot of guys will say no, yeah? Like, to contradict your point, they're going to say no because they don't want to seem like broke or whatever.
yeah,
Like, they
yeah,
have too much. They have too much pride in
yeah,
it.
no,
I don't
true.
like that, innit? Like, I'll be a gentleman and say, nah, it's all right. Like, you can, you pay for your stuff, I'll pay for my stuff. But if a girl's willing to pay for me and I actually care about her, then I'll let her do it out of the kindness of her heart, and then I'll probably do the same.
Nah, she has to take me out. She paying.
It's whoever organises.
But if we're going out next time, I'll pay.
Oh, so you like to take
Okay,
turns
so
and
then do
shit.
you agree on like
I think that's
splitting a
fair.
bill 50-50 then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, on a first date?
It depends who.
Yeah, it depends who it's with, right?
If she
Yeah.
asks you out and it's a first date, then she kind of have to pay. But you should offer.
Fully?
Wait, you
The
don't do
full amount?
dates?
Not dates,
I'm
but
25. I ain't
aside.
got time to do dates.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I ain't got time.
No, okay.
No one labels it as dates anymore.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not
no
even
labels.
dates.
It's
It's not even a date. It's just like,
yeah, like just a link up. innit?
no, but that sounds like you're
link
getting
up.
together as friends though. It's more of like
know, but you should ask that
a
on
link up.
friends.
Obviously for us we say link up, innit?
I'm 25.
Link up together. Wait, what?
Motive.
No. That's with more than
That's with
three
like
friends.
yeah.
Oh, whatever, man. Link up, whatever, bro.
No, but
It's two completely different things.
no, if it's between one male and one female, then I'd say it's a date, don't you think? You know, you go cinema, get some food.
I would always check just to make sure, because you never want to get caught out.
We check it one way.
It's not a date.
That's why
true,
That's why you ask. You say is it a date?
True.
Yeah.
Because on that money thing, like females will say, oh, they want to meet you, oh, it's a date, but truly they just want
Free
to
meal.
use you. Yeah, they just want
Exactly.
to use you. That's why I know when obviously I'm meeting this girl next week. I know that she's not that type because she wants to. She said to me she was firm about it. She said no, I'll pay for my things, you pay for your things, and I said I'm happy with that as long as I'm spending time with you, and that's a real woman there, innit?
Yeah.
In my opinion, why are you giving me that face? Why are you giving? Nah, you can't do that.
Wait, how old is she?
She's my age.
Why you?
Why
is that?
Would you know something?
I
Do you-
thought someone else. I
do you-
thought someone else. I thought someone else. I made that face. But I will give you, don't worry. I mean, don't worry.
Hey, you're buzzing. Just now, sorry. How do you feel about a girl from a different country flying you out?
Oh,
I know why you asked that.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
How would you feel if you spoke to her, and she said, "Oh, I want to fly you out," or not even
like
a foreign
2
girl,
weeks, for like
someone
2
from
weeks.
here, someone from the UK,
Yeah, someone from the UK,
and said,
yeah,
"Oh, like
yeah.
I want to go to Spain. Do you want to come with me? I'll pay for you." How would you feel about that?
Bro, I'm there.
I know why he asked that. That's happened to me.
He's gonna say no to that.
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna happen to me.
Nah,
soon, but
because
I'm
she
not gonna
said to me,
say anything.
how would you like if I pay for your flight?
I know I'm gonna say no, but
No, but the
truly,
thing
I
is,
actually want
do
to
you
go.
have that type of trust level for that woman to
Yes.
go? You know, I'm gonna go to another country that I
Yeah,
don't know.
it depends who it is, innit?
Yeah.
No, but okay, let's say you've been talking for 3 weeks, maybe a month.
3 weeks is crazy. I want to know them. I want to have
Someone,
I've been
couple
chatting to them
years,
for like 6 months. or
fair
something.
enough.
Alright, fair enough.
But surely like, okay, if she said, oh, I want to fly you out, like, you've been talking to a girl for like a month and a half, and obviously you're on holiday now. She said she want to fly you out now, during this holiday.
No.
You
I
wouldn't
want to
take
know.
it?
I want to be talking to her for like at least 6 months.
Yeah, you need to gain her trust
At the same
before she.
time.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
hard to gain trust nowadays, man. Like, everyone, like, I thought this might be TMI, innit? But I was chatting to a girl in the past, and then 2 weeks in, I thought she was the love of my life, innit? And then
Damn.
you can laugh, it's calm. You lot can laugh, innit? You lot can laugh, it's calm. You lot can laugh, innit? But it's no.
I've been there, don't worry.
Everyone has been there,
We've
bro.
been
Let's be
there,
real. Everyone has been there.
Nah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone has been there, innit? Like, I'm young, bro. I still got my whole life ahead of me, innit? It's just me being an idiot, and then
I
I'm
was thinking of
yeah,
marriage in the first
I'm
week,
gonna
bro.
have kids with her. Let me
It's like, this is where we're gonna get married, bro.
Huh?
Don't interrupt me, bro.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, like we're gonna have kids together, we're gonna get married, this, that, and the other.
that's
Like that's how crazy I was back in the day. But now it's just hard to gain trust because within a split second, all of that can change. She can get dry of you
100%.
for whatever reason. It don't like because like for me, for a girl to have my trust, I need to be comfortable with her. Like I can talk to her about anything at any given moment, no matter what. And it's like, that's a huge thing for me, innit? Trust, man. Because if you don't trust a girl, then you can't build a future with her, bro.
I'm taking it, bro. I have to. I'm still gonna pay for my own stuff. I'm gonna have to.
Well, even if you haven't been talking to her for a long time.
Nah, if I'm already been talking, if she just randomly came up to me, if it's been like a day,
that's dodgy.
then that's dodgy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I would done FaceTime with her, all of that madness, you know.
FaceTime
what I
Yeah,
mean?
but you never know what could happen, bro. Like, someone could be waiting on the other side, bro.
What, bro?
Bro, there could be a whole
all of that,
setup.
innit? Like, if she said to me,
Someone could
I wanna
use
pay
you for
your
something
flight and
that you
shit
don't
like
even
that,
know.
I'm gonna take it, but at the same time, I'm gonna use my own money
It's
to
a
go
bit
get
of a
my-
risk, though.
Yeah, but at the same time, I want to get my own flight. So, for example, let's say I get there and then she cancels the flight, whatever.
Or who knows you?
Then I'm just gonna pay for my own flight. I have no issue doing it, regardless.
Nah, but it's still a big risk, isn't it?
Yeah, but at the same time, like, if I got the funds to pay for my own hotel when I'm over there.
Yeah, for not fair. But like okay, I've never spoken to anyone like for example from the US or something. But if it's saying from like New York, I said I've been talking to her for like 3-4 months. Oh, I want to fly you. It's still a big risk, no matter how long you know her.
Yeah, but
it's still a
I
big
think
risk
that, innit?
because as he just said,
she could knock you
get
out
there,
during the flight, bro.
You could get there, and you're not expecting. You don't know who you're expecting behind that door.
True.
Exactly.
It's dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah. Or it could be her. Open the door, boom, guys in there, knocks you out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You may think it's unrealistic, but when it actually happens,
Yeah,
you
but
start to
at
deep
the
it.
same time, it's like,
That's enough for today's episode. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. David, social media influencer and actor, Jordan, West London's finest, and Kuda's actor. Nice to have you guys once again. Make sure you guys tune in next week, and peace.
Oi, hear me out, man.